All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. All right, I'm the brother Taz of War, back at you again with another lesson. And this topic is based on the word reprove. All right, reprove. And what I have here is a quick Google search for the word reprove.
Reprove.
And it says reprimand or censure someone. All right, then you have similar words: reprimand, rebuke, reproach, scold, admonish. Going to this word admonish.
Admonish.
Warn or reprimand someone firmly. All right, so when you're reproved in the scriptures for doing something foolish, right, you know, it's the saving of your soul, man. Okay, so don't be the one that can't take reproof. Okay, we all get reproved, you know, and this is the way that the Lord shows us on how, you know, to man ourselves and to see salvation. All right, which is really going into sincerity. All right, so it says reprimand or censure someone, reprimand, rebuke, reproach, scold, admonish. All right, admonish. Now real quick, let me quick definition search in the Collins English. It says, if you reprove someone, you speak angrily or seriously to them because they have behaved in a wrong or foolish way. All right, because there's a certain way you have to carry yourself in this truth. It's things you just don't do. All right, and it's things you do. Okay, like Elder Menatazak years ago, he told me, you know, hey, you don't see the apostles doing it, don't do it. You know, and that's a form of wisdom. You know, because the apostles and elders here at Great Millstone, they truly show us the way and how to be men of the Lord. All right, and they watch over our souls, man. And also, you gotta, you know your enemy, know Esau, know that you're not giving ammunition, so to say, to Esau to bury you, you know, to destroy you, to demonize you, you know. So there's a certain way you have to walk in this truth. Matter of fact, scriptures say, what manner of person are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man. All right, so it's a way you have to conduct yourself. All right, so reprove, once again, is to recommend, all right, or censor someone. All right, so let's just go and get a quick precept. This is in the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 14. It says, so like here real quick. Okay, Salakia. This is Romans chapter 10, verse 14. It says, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? Or how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? Or how shall they hear without a preacher? Verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? It is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bringing glad tidings of good things. You see, so it's all about, you know, the glad tidings of good things, the gospel of peace. Okay, because the gospel, all right, which means good news. All right, and what is good news is that the Lord's elect is going to be delivered. Okay, the good news is that we're going to have the kingdom here on earth. All right, where we're going to have new bodies. We're going to be made perfect. The good news is that the Lord is fulfilling prophecies to bring forth our kingdom. Yahweh Shai returning, all right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So how shall they preach except they be sent? All right, as it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. And that's the point. All right, that's the point I want to make in this particular verse, because there's really more in it. All right, it's there where, how then shall they call upon him in whom they have not believed? You know, how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? Because you have to be taught. All right, you have to be taught this truth. So you have to be what? Reproved. You have to be corrected. Reproof is, when you tell someone angrily. All right. Sometimes Jake don't get it unless you tell it to them angrily, so that they get the picture. You got to come at them a certain way, and sometimes you can just talk to Jake and, certain ones, and say, look, and they get it and they go, the water, the water. It says, how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. All right. How shall they preach except they be sent? Because you have to be sent from Yahweh B'Shem Shai in order to teach the truth. As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things, preaching the word of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. All right, with 100% truth. Okay. So let's go on to another one here. This is in the book of Proverbs, chapter 12. Verse 1, it says, whoso loveth instructions loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. You see? So if a man hates to be corrected, then he's a beast, man. He's stupid. Matter of fact, excuse me. Let's see this word here, brutish. The word brutish. If you describe a person or their behavior as brutish, you think that they are brutal and uncivilized. Disapproval. A man was Brutus. All right. Let me see. Let's go into the blue letter. I believe that word means stupid, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay, it says brutishness, stupidity. Brutus, person. Yep. Cattle, brutishness. Stupid. Yeah, there you go. Stupid, man. Okay. A foolish person. Stupidity, but always stupid. Like cattle. Brutus, like cattle. Exactly. So that word Brutus means stupid, man. So it says, whoso loveth instructions loveth knowledge. So if you love instructions, you love knowledge. You love to know things, man. And that's what we are here. A hopeful elect who love to know the knowledge, the true knowledge of the Lord. All right. It says, but he that hateth reproof is Brutus, meaning he's stupid. He's a foolish man. Okay. So let's go into the next precept. I have jotted down. All right. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. All right. It says, all scriptures is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions in righteousness. So when a brother bring out the scriptures, okay, to correct you, all right, it's all for what? For doctrine. It's profitable for doctrine, all right, in which we learn. It's profitable, it says, for reproof, for correction, to be corrected, to set your path on the right way. It says for instructions in righteousness. So we're on the path of righteousness. It says that the man of the Most High may be perfect. So it's your way, it's the way that, to help you get to your perfection. All right, to be perfect, which we know we're not going to be perfect yet until Yahweh Shai come and crack those clouds, all right, and recover the remnant of his elect. That's when we'll be made perfect. But in the meantime, we have to strive to be perfect. All right. It says, truly furnished unto all good works. Truly furnished. Real quick, I just have to look. I just want to, give me something. Well, we know what it means, furnish. Now you got a furnished crib. It comes. A furnished crib is, it comes with all the the couch, the bed, complete, finish, to furnish perfectly, to finish, accomplish. Okay, as it were, to render the days complete. To finish out time, to equip fully a teacher, accomplish truly, furnish, accomplish truly, furnish. All right, so you want to furnish perfectly, to finish, to complete. So let's read that again. All scriptures is given by inspiration of Yahweh, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, and for instructions in righteousness, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works, meaning thoroughly completed. All right, thoroughly completed unto all good works. All right, real quick. A proof that by which Salakia's bugs out here and shit, fucking flies. It says a proof that by which a thing is proved or tested, conviction, evidence, conviction, proof, reproof. All right, so let's move on. All right, and this is the book of Proverbs 15 and verse 39, or verse 29. It says, and Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayer of the righteous. The light of the eyes rejoiceth the heart, and a good report maketh the bones fat. The ear that heareth the reproof of life abideth among the wise. You see? That heareth the what? The truth. That heareth the evidence. Okay? It says the ear of the ear that heareth the reproof of life, okay, abideth under among the wise. He that refuseth instructions despiseth his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. You see? So if you despise reproof and correction, then you despiseth your own soul. All right, because you're gonna be destroyed. Plain and simple, man. All right, there is no climbing up no other way, man. There's a certain way you have to carry yourself in this truth. All right, and when you not carrying yourself in a certain way, you not only damage yourself, but you're damaging the body. So any leaven has to get purged out. All right, so it says, he that refuseth instructions despiseth his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. So it's all about getting that understanding, man. Okay. It says the fear of Yahweh is the instructions of wisdom, and before honor is humility. And that's volume. Okay, that's heavy. The fear of Yahweh is the instructions of wisdom. So in order to get the instructions and to learn wisdom, all right, and for wisdom to dwell with you, you have to fear the Lord. So a lot of guys that don't want to be reproved is because they don't really fear the Lord, man. So they're not really in the truth. All right, you can't be in this truth and not fear the Lord. You know, it's one thing of saying you may fear the Lord, but your actions speak differently. You know, I was just saying this a little earlier to somebody about love. You know, what is love? Love is keeping the commandments. All right, and you may say you love someone with an emotion, you know, which is okay, but really love is shown by action. Okay. As the scriptures say, love is keeping the commandments. So the Lord not want us to just shout out as the churches do, you know, in their fake love and saying we love the Lord. But the Lord He wants us to show him that we love him by our actions, and that's by keeping his commandments to the best of our ability. All right, and being sincere. Okay, that's what the Lord look for. So the fear of the Lord, the fear of Yahweh, is the instructions of wisdom. It says, and before honor is humility. Okay, so before you be honored, you're gonna have to be humility, man. You have to be in humility. Okay. Let me hurry up and get out of here. What the fuck going on behind me? Fuck. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 12 and 5. It says, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise thou not the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Okay, so it's chastening. The Lord sent us through chastisement, and sometimes it'd be rough, you know, it'd be rough, but you have to prove yourself by remaining sincere and faithful. You know, first you have to be honest with yourself in order to be honest, you know, with the Lord. You know, you have to be honest with yourself than to be honest with the Lord. You know, there's a Psalms where King David says, you know, I forgot how it go, Salakia, but it says something around the lines of look through me and see my faults, come sup with me, and you know, because I forgot how it go. But basically, King David wanted the Lord to look over him and see his sincerity, you know, see his inward part of him and how he really deal, you know. So anyway, right? If I find it, I'll leave it in the post-production. Okay, so it says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. So if you are a son of the Most High in righteousness, you're going to be chastened. It says, if ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the fathers of spirits and live? Yeah, because we have spiritual fathers as well, and that's our teachers. All right, they watch over our souls, you know, so they can correct you, you know, when you're going off. It says, verse 10, for they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth a peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So it yieldeth the peaceable fruit, meaning chastening brings peace, you know. And that's what you do with certain plants, okay? Certain plants, you know, it may seem like the plant is growing well, but you chasten it, you snip at certain limbs to make it stronger and firm, so that it grows, you know, it grows right. All right, it grows good. It says, verse 12, wherefore lift up your hands, wherefore lift up the hands which hang down, and the feeble knees. You know, that was the point. All right, so you know, that's the lesson. I hope it's edifying. You know, reprove, recommend or censure someone, rebuke, reprove, scold, admonish. All right. If you reprove someone, you speak angrily or seriously to them because they have behaved in a wrong or foolish way. All right, and reproof is very much needed, you know, which is correction, okay, to get you back on the right path. It's love, you know, and especially, you know, when it's done in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You can correct your sons, you know, or your daughters, you know, while they're children, and it heals them, you know, it helps them, you know, it casts that demon off of them so that they do right, you know, as they grow. So how much more in this truth, you know? So I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.